the show is pretty straightforward. Hold on, I'm just pulling it up here.
Okay.
Flow of the show is who you are and your show that you do, why you do the show, what you have learned through doing the show, a tip or tool or like that aha that, like you couldn't do the show without. And then where we can find the show. So the goal of the show is basically to talk about podcasting in general, how we leverage the art of the audible and what we get from it, because there's a lot of myths around podcasting.
Okay.
So sound good?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're in California, eh?
Actually, I'm in Washington State.
Oh, you're in Washington State.
Yes,
Whereabouts?
I'm in Seattle, near downtown. I'm 20 minutes away from downtown.
So you know Canada because like you guys are a hop, skip, and a jump.
Yes. Kim, you're right.
Yeah. All the Canadians coming down, getting gas there.
Exactly.
Washington State, they all dive down, get gas, go back up. Yeah. Yeah, because it's so stinking expensive here. It's like being in California. California,
where are you located?
Well, I'm in Calgary, but I'm from Wichita, Kansas originally.
Okay.
So everything west of Illinois, I know. Like anything east of Illinois, the East Coast is just a whole other country unto itself.
Yeah, cool. I'm happy.
Excellent.
For you. Yeah.
Excellent.
So where's Calgary at?
Calgary is, do you know where Great Falls, Montana is?
I've never been, but I want to go.
Okay, so you know Helena, all that whole area of Montana.
Yes,
I'm just 4 hours north of Montana. So yeah. So I when I go home to Wichita, because we drive, most times I drive because it's like 2 or 3 flights to get to Wichita because it's such a small market to fly into. And when I was with the kids and stuff, it was cheaper, faster, easier for me just to drive down with them. Literally, it is like 3 highway turns from my house to my mom's house. I am not joking. I would drive straight down to Great Falls. And then I would take this one road, which is kind of a windy back road, right to Billings. Billings goes straight south to Cheyenne. And I would just continue right to Denver. And then Denver, you just hook a left, and it takes you right over to Salina, Kansas. Then you hook a right. And then my mom just lives right off of the main highway in Wichita. So literally, I could do a 24-hour drive. And it's 24 hours from here to there. But I would do it in 2 days, 2.5 days with the kids. And guess what? None of my luggage ever got lost. They never shut the gate on me. I'm a hardcore road warrior. I burned through 3 Suburbans raising my kids.
Oh.
It's just, yeah. So, and I've done the whole California up and down the coast. I've driven from here to Mexico. So if you go to Yuma, Arizona, you go across the border. That's where there's a little town. The English version for it is Little Molar, but it's actually called Los Angledones. And Los Angledones is, it's got the highest concentration of oral surgeons and such. It's where all the Americans go to for dental work. All the old guys go there for all their dental work. And they take several of the clinics are both in like San Diego and in Mexico. Mm-hmm. And so they do the dental insurance.
Cool.
Yeah. So I've driven everywhere, done like, and I talk to everybody. So
I can see. Yeah.
Yes. So we're going to dive into your show. I think it's pretty cool that you have put the MG into doing the different syndications. And that's something that I think is very interesting. What you're doing, you're taking I think a more professional approach to your podcast. And that's kind of what I want to dive into. We're about 22 minutes start to finish. It's not a very long podcast. I want this to be somebody's drive So if they're driving somewhere, they can listen to it. We will be launching the show. I've just been batch recording. We'll be launching the show mid to end May. I'm just working with my team right now, and we're launching it in several places. So obviously that we're going to have it up on, but there's in all platforms, everything, Amazon, Spotify, all of them, right? And we're working to put this together as our key newsletter piece for LinkedIn. So it's
I do that too. Yeah.
LinkedIn, absolutely.
Do you do the SEO one where you put it on SEO so it can go to the actual Google platform?
No, you know what? Share that with us in the podcast, because I don't know that one. Okay. Yes. So what I'm going to do is put you back in the green room. I'm going to hit our intro video because I run this show pretty lean and clean. We will bring it in so we don't do politics, religion, or cursing. We keep it all pretty clean so I don't have to put any explicit stuff on there, and just work to keep it like totally professional and promote the show. Okay? Excellent. Have you ever wondered what goes into making a successful podcast? How do those pros do it? What are their secrets? Welcome to Pod Talk Today, a podcast about podcasting with the podcasters you love. I'm your host, Kim Hayden. All righty. Welcome. The lady who likes to talk, never met a mic I do not love. Today, this is all about talking to other podcasters. And why are we doing this? The world is gone totally cray-cray with all the AI, with all the things going on. And how do we, as the world shifts and our workspaces change, and more of us are working within a creative space or service space, how do we stand out? And this is one avenue to stand out. So my guest today, Kimberly Cloud. Great name, Kimberly. Kimberly Cloud is a worldwide podcaster. She's recognized on her syndicated show on BBS Radio. And this is something that we want to tap in today, find out a little bit about how she's done the syndication space. Most of us are just on the online space. And she's also in over 7 million Southern California homes on the KCAA radio affiliates, NBC. So let's just get her in here. And you even spoke with Damon John from Shark Tank 2021. Let's get this figured out. This is cool. Like you're out there hustling it. Welcome to the show, Kimberly.
Welcome, and thank you for having me. Thank you, Kim.
Absolutely. Now, I noticed you had on some of your pictures, Kimmy. Do you prefer Kimmy, Kimberly, or Kim?
Kimberly.
Okay, Kimberly. I'm Kim. So we got this. Awesome. All right. So first of all, tell us a little bit of background as to who you are.
Okay. I am an entrepreneur. I'm a coach. I'm a podcaster. I like to do lots of things like my heart lies in podcasting and venturing out to collaborate with other podcasters. And I just think that right now we all need to pitch in and collaborate together, whether we're interviewing millionaires or whether we're interviewing, lower class,
Yeah, those of us who are starting out and grinding up. So here, quick question for you. You say coach. What do you coach? What is your vertical?
Well, when I'm doing my podcast, I like to coach people that don't know, like when they're fresh out of, trying to be a podcaster. I try to coach them into, stations they can get on for free or stations they can pay for to be on the podcast. Like, for instance, I have KCAA. Sometimes you got to pay to play with KCAA, and I'm cool with that. KCAA affiliates of NBC is a great platform to start off with. Then you got places like DCTV where the minimum is like $50 to $100 a year, and that's perfect for me. And then you got Thurston County Media, which I extended a payment plan of $14 a month. That's nothing. And then you got a free platform like Manhattan Neighborhood Network or Long Park TV. You know, these are wonderful tools for them to learn when we're dealing with podcasting to get people names out there. And MNN, even though free, one of my guests, April Brucker, she knew about MNN. She got exposed. She got not exposed, but somebody found her on MNN network. That's a huge network.
Wow. And you know what? In our show notes, we're going to have more of this information because this is incredible information. And I really think it is about being omnipresent. And I think that's what you're talking about, is that being across all verticals. So print. So you do blogging also, like you'll convert this into articles that you put on LinkedIn also and such like that, correct?
Yeah, so I finally found a new tool that launched probably this year from LinkedIn, and it deals with LinkedIn putting your papers in the SEO format, which means that they'll put it onto the Google platform and it'll be embedded in there for however long. If you look it up or if you look up your name, it'll show that you put that article through SEO. I didn't even know what that meant, but once I seen SEO, I said, I'm gonna try my luck, and in a couple of days it was there. So I enjoyed that project, and it's free. You know, I enjoyed that project. Plus I'm on the radio. I'm on 2 radios now. I don't want to get into details, but I no longer am with BBS, unfortunately. But I'm not saying they're a bad person or a bad, I knew the CEO there. It's just that it was a conflict of interest.
And that happens. I think in the media space, we have to be really cautious as to the messaging we're putting out. Mm-hmm. You know, I think we took a little more responsibility in what we share out. The world in general, like when people are looking for leadership, they'll see leadership versus, negativity. Just, you see what I'm saying there? Like, it's just, and that's where I think podcasting opens up so many different opportunities for business and such. Also for people to find other like-minded people. I think that's really important in today's world. So so you found the SEO tip, which we're going to definitely research and put into the show notes. What are some other tools that you just love? These are the best.
Well, when I first get on, I love StreamYard. I'm sorry. I am in love with the way that you can go up to 8 platforms. You can get up to, with the plan I have, you can get up to 1,000 streamers. So when that ticker hits 1, they don't show me how many. Sometimes it goes up to 10, but when it hits 1, I know it's 1,000 to me, because that's how many it goes up to. And sometimes it goes haywire sometimes. But I love the fact that I can get on StreamYard with over 1,000 viewers. I can get on Facebook with over like maybe 1,500. I can get on YouTube and Twitter. I have over 2,000 viewers both. And then I love Twitch. Twitch is a good platform. I love Discord, which is connected to my YouNow. I love, which is it? LinkedIn. Very, 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 very good platform. And they all are rated different ones. Like, for instance, you got Twitter, it's free speech. Elon Musk is trying to get a free speech. You got Facebook, you have to limit what you say, which is fine. It's reasonable. And the strictest one, I would think, to say is LinkedIn. Then you got Instagram, where it's getting a little freer with the speech content. It wasn't like that 2 years ago, but I try to keep up with what is PG-13 versus G-rated versus, adult rated. Each and every platform holds different ratings, and I follow them as much as I can. And they all have something where you can get in front of viewers. Now, my new tool that I'm using, which you can take a note of, is called Telegram. Telegram, I watched a preview with the gentleman, the CEO of Telegram, with Tucker Carlson. I'm not going to get into politics, though, but I'm just saying in general. He said that it's a neutral platform, which is pretty cool. It houses over 21 million people a day join this platform. That's like nearly 360 million, and it's going to be a billion like in a year, which means that we have 8 billion people on this earth right now around the world. That's a tenth, that's big. So he says that this platform is neutral, and you can do free speech. He lives in Dubai. And
no. I was going to say, I think Telegram it came from like the EU, like is a European platform originally.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And so, he was telling all the secrets, like you got a channel. It's this thing. I'm in search around. It's called channels on Telegram. And so you have to, if you were like a celebrity, big time celebrity, or knew a lot of people, you can do channels where you talk about a subject, and it's not like YouTube. It's like they listen to you. If they want to listen to you, they listen to you. And it's a bunch of other features for business and innovators, and what else do I do? I'm on Medium. Too.
Medium.
That's a great platform.
Well, and I think a lot of people miss Flipboard. Flipboard is the Android news, and you can connect your RSS feed. It takes about a month to get approved by Flipboard, but you can get into Flipboard also. I think you and I are going to have to put our heads together. The Kimberlys are going to have to get together and make an article of like everything that we need to be looking for. But it all comes down to content. Content is king. If you don't have content in this world, you're pretty much invisible. And most entrepreneurs don't want to be invisible. Most small businesses don't want to. And heck, even the major corporations are coming out with their own shows.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. I have one last thing to say. I wanted to add 2 additions. You have Eventbrite, which you sit up there and you go on there to like promote somebody. And then there's the Seattle Classifieds, which is free, but some of them aren't, where you go and it be on a SEO platform. And that's what I do to promote people. I promoted Will Roberts, which he played in Oppenheimer. I promoted Kevin, and I promoted Zach Wallman, and I forgot Kevin's last name, but he's a hypnotherapist, and he's from Hollywood, and he's very famous.
Very cool. Yeah. Very cool. And you said that was like through local classifieds?
Yeah, I go through any classified, but I choose Seattle because I'm in Seattle, and it's free. Anybody from any state can do it. You just put their name in, and it end up on an online classifieds. And sometimes you can see it on an SEO. Sometimes you can't. If you pay for more, you get more, but it's basic free. And then event, it's free, and it comes up on an SEO web page of Google. And that's what I like. And I can go to Santa Maria and do it. I can not go, but log on and make an account with Santa Maria. I plan on doing that. Then there's so many websites that you can go on and participate in, trying to put people's names out there, which they really don't need it, but the stars. But I love promoting. That's what I am. I promote because I love seeing their names out there, and I love their faces when they see what I can do to promote them. I'm just here to help them. I want to make them look good.
See, girl after my own heart. That's definite. That's where I'm at. I love pinning the cape on all the superheroes I get the chance to talk to. Um, so, how do you feel that the podcasting has impacted your business?
Well, I'm gonna be honest, I do it for free. And let me tell you, I'm gonna incorporate this into the question, how does you feel it impacted my business? But I go on Matchmaker FM, and
Yeah.
that's a great platform. I even go on two other websites, which I'm gonna tell you after the show, so you can incorporate it. And these places, you can find stars with their phone numbers, literally. I found DC Glenn Tag Team and everyone, and I think everybody should incorporate this because they're freely allowing people to interview them, and they're really legends and people that are moving up in their careers. So how do I feel like this incorporate how can I incorporate this into my business, or how has it impacted me? My business has positively impacted me therapeutically. I suffer from mental health issues, and I sit up there and go around when I get to interview somebody with a mental health issue. I sit up there and I feel happy about that. Like on KNW, I work on Fridays with them. Fridays at 1:30 to be exact. I had a guy on there, Jason Johnson. He has mental health issues too, and we explored that. It makes me feel therapeutic because sometimes both mental health parties need to explore solutions for each other versus always going to a doctor trying to because it's a hit or miss with a doctor, and sometimes you have to switch doctors, or try to find the sweet spot with the doctors. And I just feel like my tools that I use for my mental health is to break down what they're going to do and help them through it. And I break down what I'm going through in sections and figure out what's the best avenue for me to do. But together, we're unstoppable. Podcasters, podcastees, talking to them and listening to them and growing with them. I get so excited talking to a podcastee. They are amazing people, and I grow. It impacts me in a beautiful way. Every day I wake up every day happy knowing I can get on these platforms. Even StreamYard put me on an SEO platform. I can write blog and make a live segment, and it'll be on an SEO platform that quick. And I love it. I adore StreamYard.
I get it. I've explored almost every platform and every which way you can, and StreamYard is a good one. And it now has filters.
What is filters?
On your face.
Oh yeah, I use it.
I'm like, wait a minute, because we're on Restream right now, which is a competitor to StreamYard. And I was just working through StreamYard with another client of mine, and sure enough, that is it's got a filter. I'm going, well, wait a minute, Restream doesn't have it. I may have to move platforms. Because it's like, oh, I like the filter. So, but what do you say to people who are working diligently in their space, but they're not quite sure if they have a real story to share?
Okay, everybody has a story to share. I would like to give an example to TikTok Live, and I wanted to give an example for Google Panel and everything else. Okay, so if you don't think you have something to share but want to do a podcast, talk to your parents, talk to your spouses, whether male or female, and try to see what you will have to create that's going to be different and let you stand out from the rest. Friendly competition versus negative competition are two different things. And I just got on TikTok Live. I'm getting on through my phone. I'm live now, and it's a beautiful platform. And I knew that it would get me a lot more followers. And that's what I'm trying to do, grow and gain. But to get back off of me, Join all the platforms that you can join. It's so many out here. Join as many as you can, and you test the waters. When I was sitting up there starting, it started with wigs, and I got on PA Live. Kaylee Helly or something like that. That's the young whippersnapper name, because I was older than her. We talked, and it was a 3-minute segment, still online on the SEO platform. But then I started getting courage every day, and I started getting on Instagram singing and doing skits and stuff and talking about my documentary. Then it grew to Facebook. I didn't know how to get on Facebook Live by itself. I found StreamYard, and after StreamYard, it just took off. And after I found Matchmaker, it just took off from there, because it's hundreds of thousands of people on there. And you can't go wrong with Matchmaker FM. Some of the content, like, you got trolls that like to do weird stuff on there, like take weird pictures. But other than that, I had to say that. I'd be like, what? But other than that, stay focused, talk to other podcasters, talk to other business owners that are podcasters, and see where it goes from there.
So, Kimberly, walk us through by the way, your cover art's gorgeous. I love your colors and everything. Tell us where we can find the Kimberly Cloud Show. And, do you have a website we can go to? Anything along those lines?
I wish. I'm in the process of getting a website. I just want to make sure it's like perfect. I don't plan on doing it myself anymore. I want somebody to do it professionally for me. But you can reach me at like 10, 12 different platforms, and I'll start with Facebook. You can reach me on Facebook at the Kimberly Cloud Show 39, LinkedIn, the Kimberly Cloud Show, Twitter, KCS Experience 84, Twitch, the Kimberly Cloud Show, YouTube, the Kimberly Cloud Show 39, both ways, or the Kimberly Cloud. And I already said LinkedIn, which is, it's so many of them, so many. And then you can just email me. How about that? I have more platforms, but you can just email me if you ever want to interview or ever have a question about something, it's the Kimberly Cloud Show at yahoo.com. My apologies for not being able to name them all, but it's just horrendously long.
Yes. I know. I think this show will be syndicated out to 32 platforms. So
wow.
Yeah.
If you had to go through 32 platforms, we'll be here for 2 days or something.
I know. But it's like you have to be everywhere all the time. It's your message that has to be consistently the same. You have to be the same, but your content has to go out everywhere. But so what would you say, in closing the show, what would you say to somebody who's considering to do a podcast?
Okay. You don't need any special equipment. What I did was, at first I started off with a MacBook Air, but then it was freezing the bubble to the regular software to edit video. So then I said, I'm going to get smart. So I bought me a MacBook Pro with an M2 chip. Now the M2 chip is a lot faster. They already came out with the M3 chip, and I was mad about that. But now it's the M2 chip that I have, and it's fast. I haven't had no problems with it. Then you may need it. I had a microphone like you do, and it works. It works. But sometimes if you don't have the resources or the money, just get the computer, find a nice quiet space like Miss Kim says, and make sure you figure out a plan. You either write scripted or unscripted. If you're professional enough, unscripted. If you're not that professional and you're like a beginner, I would script it like I should have.
Absolutely. And right now with podcasting, there is currently estimated 4 million podcasts globally, yet they say only half of those are currently active, whereas we have 37 million YouTube channels and over 1 billion global blogs. So getting out there, the beauty of the Audible platform is the equity within the messaging. Anybody can access it. So thank you, Miss Kimberly. I really, really appreciate your time today.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you.
Excellent. All right, folks. Until next time, you know what? Get out there, get talking, because trust me, guaranteed, your message matters. Thank you for joining us on Pod Talk today, where your message matters. If you like the show and want to support, it's as easy as like, subscribe, comment, and share. By the way, I love those 5-star ratings. Stick around as I've selected a few other episodes I think you'll love.
I love it. I love it.
Thank you.
I have
Thank you.
one question to ask you before I depart.
Yep.
Do you have a Google panel yet, or you do?
No, we have not. So it's weird. We came at things from, so my background is all in business and my partner's background is all in the visuals. And so we design websites, we design, everything has a call to action. What am I selling? How am I pitching? That type of thing. We're just in the process of setting up all like the Google Plus and the Google Business and all of that. The challenge we have is in Canada is I'm considering, because I am from the States, so I am considering of going down to the States somewhere, probably Phoenix, and just setting up a business address.
Okay.
The challenge with Canada is Canada's put some regulations in around controls around news and around content.
Yeah.
And we're having to tread very carefully as to how we connect things up. So we're right now looking at actually taking this and setting up our business address in Phoenix, because Phoenix is a 2-hour flight for me.
Do you know anything about a Wikipedia page?
Yeah, somebody messaged me and wanted me to do a Wikipedia page. I do know you can set up an IMBD.
I have
Do you
that, but
Okay.
I need a Wikipedia page, and I was wondering if you knew anybody, because
Every
every time I tried with the ones that are sponsored online, if you just type it in, they're all trash. They're wrong, and they shouldn't even be on there. They take your money and they make you have to pay $5,000 to be in a newspaper just to rip you off.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I just wanted to warn you.
Yeah, no, I've had people reach out. I get paid to do several different podcasts for other corporations.
Okay.
So I mean, my revenue is all in the media space, and I get people coming at me all the time, being our top 30, being this, being that, right? And the reality is that my kind of brand recognition has grown enough that, my one podcast, Kim Talks Resilience, that podcast is actual downloads, not views, but actual downloads is around 5,500 a month for that show. So it's taken 2 years to get there, 146 episodes. And I've never charged anybody for any of my episodes. On any of my platforms, I don't charge anybody. What I do is we have magazines that can go out and people can purchase a feature in the magazine. And then when they purchase the feature in the magazine, we also put their image on the front cover, so then they can have printed in their own market. So you can print out, if you want 100 of these, so you have them to take with you when you're marketing or talking to people. So especially people who are like in the coaching space really like having that. And then we do, like I said, we build websites, and we have like a flat rate for coaches, speakers and authors and such, and podcasters. And it's, $2,000, you get a five page with, you get your CRM backend, you get all of that, you get your calendar, everything's included. And in that 5 page is your home, your about, your contact. And then you have 2 other pages that we'll build out, and it can be about a book you wrote. It can be about your podcast. It can be about, your speaking or your coaching or whatever. So it's that nice, clean 5 page. So when you look at the nav bar, it's very clean. but it's expandable. That's the thing, is we like to have something that we can, that the platform itself that we work on. I don't know if you've heard of High Level.
No.
High Level is beast mode. It is amazing. And in that you have your calendar booking. So the booking you went through, that was all High Level. So that's all included. All of the CRM is included. Everything is in this one really nice space. But I think High Level is, I think it's one of the best ones out there. I really do. I think it's one of the best. You can also build funnels on it if you wanted to.
What's a funnel?
Oh, a funnel. It's a sales thing. It's just like, it's like a really long single page web page. That's what it is. So whenever you see these sales, like if you see something come up and it says check here for more, and you look and it's this, you just keep kind of scrolling, and that's considered a funnel. So funnels are really good. Or if you just want a podcast page, you can have just a funnel page, and that doesn't, you don't have the top nav bar. You don't have things that you move in between. So that's what a funnel is. It's just a kind of a singular page, like a tabloid page.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I don't know what to do then. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I just wanted to warn you though, but if you ever find anybody, I'm gonna look up High Levels, but if you ever find anybody that has a Wikipedia page or wants to do that and wants me, like if you put like a good name in for me, that would be great. Word of mouth is better than
absolutely. Absolutely. I'll look into it, because my mom actually has a friend who's a professor that does editing for Wikipedia.
Cool.
She's a retired professor, so they do proofing and editing.
Okay.
But yeah, I look into that, because that's Wikipedia is like, I never, and I know quite a few people. I did that. I mean, from my one job, I interviewed like John Cornish, he's a big time football player. He played for K-State and won a bunch of championships for them. And then in Canada, he won the Grey Cup, and he's in like the Canadian Football Hall of Fame. And I know he's got a wiki page, but yeah, interesting. Yeah, I have people pitching me all the time, and I tend to just kind of ignore everything.
Yes.
But I will, and I had somebody reach out, I think it was through LinkedIn.
Okay.
Yeah.
One last thing, and I'm going to let you go. The Google panel is free to do, but you need a Wikipedia page in order to produce what, like, the finishing product, like a star or athlete. I have it approved for me. It was free to do, but now I need a Wikipedia, and that was the underlying thing. That's all I had to say.
Let's see. I'm just like services. Yeah, I found a. Yeah, I'll look into that. That's a great question.
Thank you so much, and thank you for your time. Okay.
Absolutely. I'm glad it worked out today.
You take care, and I can't wait to see that episode.
Absolutely. We will notify you when everything starts coming out. And if you get a chance, send me an email with all of the different, when you're talking about the classifieds and all of that, I'd love to get more information, and I'll add it to the show notes.
Understood. Thank you, Kim.
Absolutely. All righty.
Bye-bye.
Have a good one. Bye.
It's very hard to get a Wikipedia page, y'all. And that's why I understand what she's saying. So what do I do now? I get ready for 3:00. I gotta look at my messages. I think she wrote me something earlier. Let me see. Hold on. Hello?
Some type of block programming on a radio station?
You said what?
You asked for some more information to do I don't know what you're doing. I'm calling you to find out what it is for block programming.
Yes. Block programming
Yes,
for
ma'am.
what? What? What
So
radio
what
station?
it's well we have we only have one station that we do that on, and that is our Fox Sports. What type of service are you providing, or is it a product? What is it?
Well, I talk about people's past, present, and future, and I interviewed them about that.
Oh, okay, so is it like psychic or something?
It's pretty. Can you hold on for one quick second?
Sure.
Hello?
This call will be recorded for quality and training purposes.
Hello, Kimberly.
Hi.
Hi, this is Kim, by the way, with Club Dynamics. How's your day going so far?
It's going good, but can I call you back? Because I'm on the phone with somebody.
Oh, I see.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hi.
Yes.
What's your name? I'm sorry. My name
That's
is
okay.
Tamika.
My name is Kimberly Cloud.
Okay. Kimberly Cloud.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you do psychic readings?
No, I wish. I'm not a psychic medium. I do people past, present, and future.
Okay. Explain that. I'm not sure that I understand.
Pretty much I'll sit up there and talk about people's past and leading up into their present, and then I'll sit up there and give me just a second. Okay. So I say, can you tell me about your past leading up into your present? And then they'll tell me about their past leading up into present, whatever from childhood or middle school or after that to adulthood, maybe college, to what their business is now. I get innovators, I get doctors, politicians, people, every type of person you can think of I done had on my show, even a ventriloquist, a comedian. Yeah.
Okay.
And once we talk about the past, present, we lead into talking about, what they're trying to promote or what message they're trying to get past.
Okay. And are you in other markets doing this?
Yeah, I'm in KKNW radio, and I'm on which other radio? KCAA affiliates at NBC.
Okay. What's the name of your show? Is it like a podcast?
Yeah, look me up. It's the Kimberly Cloud Show. All you gotta do is type in Kimberly Cloud if you have a Google. If you're looking through Google, yeah. I'm everywhere.
I'm a visual, so what I'll do is I'll Google that and listen to what it is that you do, so I have a better understanding.
Okay.
And then I'll reach back out to you, and then I'll know how to assist you better.
Before you do that, can I ask you a quick question? Is there any?
Sure.
What is the pricing? Because I don't want to waste your time.
Well, no. Sorry. It depends.
Do you have any sponsors? I don't know how that. Like, can sponsor me and for a show. I'm just throwing that out there in case you do. That's all.
No, so that's not how we do. I mean, you may have it in other markets, but what we do is offer you time slot, 30-minute block programming, and that would be on the sports station, Fox Sports. It's an AM 1310 AM station.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's how that works. And then I believe that particular station is $200 for the week for the 30-minute block that you get. And I believe it happens between 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. or 7 a.m. and 9 a.m. I'm not 100% sure. So that's why I'm trying to understand exactly what it is that you do to see if it's something that we could accomplish in a 60-second message.
How much is that one?
That would depend on the radio station.
And how,
We have urban
okay.
formats. We have adult contemporary station, adult hits. So it could range from $20 up to $50 for a 60-second spot. And in that 60-second
per week
spot, you per 60-second spot, and in radio, is because it's a frequency medium, you need to generate high frequency to get people to call. So that would be a minimum of 13 spots a week.
13 times 20 is 130 maybe, or what? How much is that?
Well, that depends on the time that you advertise. So if you advertise, if you did like a broad rotator Monday through Sunday, a 60-second spot, depending on the format that you choose, that could range from $25 to $50 a spot, depending, because we have 5 radio brands.
Understood. Just please, just watch.
Do you have a budget in mind that you want to stay with on a weekly or monthly basis?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
But if you can just, watch my videos, and then when you call me back, we can discuss my budget.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you so much for calling me. I cannot wait to work with you in the future.
Okay, thank you so much. And I'll, give my honest, opinion of the direction you should go with the radio stations. So right now, currently, you're just promoting yourself through social media platforms?
Correct.
Which is probably the best thing, because it's so, it's so popular to do things like that.
Can I ask you something? How can I get into touch with sponsors that can put me on a good radio station and pay me to be on it? Because I've been doing this for like 4 years.
Okay. I tell you the truth. I've been doing radio for 17 years.
Yes, ma'am.
And my recommendation or suggestion to you would be to just do it grassroots. Like, find yourself some. Is it a nonprofit?
No, it's just a regular LLC.
Okay, it's just a regular. Okay, no problem. That's good too. And I tell you what. I told somebody else today, this is the quickest way to get the quickest information that you're looking for. Have you heard of the platform called Chat GPT?
No, let me go on there right now.
Okay.
Chat GPT?
Mm-hmm.
What is this?
It's AI, artificial intelligence software that pretty much will answer any question that you have.
Okay.
It just make it your best friend.
Understood. I'm saving it right now.
Yeah. So the questions you're asking me, ask that question. They have it that you can pay for a membership, but I haven't paid for one. I'm using the free service, and I'm getting what I need from the free service. So just sign up and then ask what it is that you want at the bottom of the box, at the very bottom. Type in there. Do it while we're talking. You'll see how quick it retrieves you that information.
Okay.
So
How
ask it
can
a question.
I find a legal radio sponsor?
So ask how to get large companies to sponsor my radio show, or whatever it is your show is. How to get large corporations to sponsor my radio show.
Hold on. Large corporations to sponsor That's
My podcast,
podcast.
if that's what it is. And just hit send, and it's going to answer that question for you.
It doesn't give me names, but I can work with it.
Have you you signed up already? That was quick. Did you sign up?
Yes.
Okay. Just play around with it.
Okay, I will.
Just, or you can ask it to give you a syllabus on a specific topic that you want to discuss. So you just like legitly super prepared for the dialogue that you're going to have with somebody.
One last question. Are y'all hiring anybody for like an hour show? So that way I can make money doing this? Because I'm very motivated. I just got out of a contract with one other radio station. Not a contract, it was an open type dialogue where I make a payment as I go along. But I was just wondering, do y'all have any openings for like an hour-long segment or 2-hour-long segments? So I can.
We don't.
Okay.
And see, everything we do on the radio stations, other than that sports station, is done by the 15, 30-second or 60-second increments. So that's how they do it.
Okay.
So otherwise you would probably need qualifications that you would just like a host, and then you would have to go through our brand manager, and then he would have to go through our operations manager. But I just know right now we're not open to we don't have any openings to pay for a show.
Understood. Okay, well, just give me a call back when you watch some of my episodes, okay?
Okay, and it's called Kimberly Cloud.
Yes.
Okay, we'll do.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Hi, is this Carolyn?
Yes, this is she.
How old are you, Carolyn? You sound so young.
I'm 22.
Cool.
I mean, oh my God, I'm 27. I don't know what's going on with me. I just turned 27.
It's okay.
It's been a day.
Do you have a picture? I'm going through your stuff right now. Give me a second. I apologize.
I think I sent a picture. It's okay. We can totally reschedule.
No, we're going to do it at 3. What time did you want to do it?
It's 5:24 right now in my time.
It's 2:24 my time. And I have I actually have something at 3 p.m. with Catherine. So I can make your banner within the next 10 minutes, and it'll be a 15 to 20 minute show. I can do it while I'm on the phone with you right now.
Oh, really?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I'll send you what you need after. So, yeah.
I got your bio, and all I need now is your picture, because they didn't, you sent it. Yes, you did. Yeah. But it's not trying to be previewed. It's not letting me preview it.
Let me resend it on there's a different document. But that's totally fine. We can do it now. Sorry that the link was all crazy and stuff. I should have checked in on that. That's my bad.
Where are you calling from, Carolyn?
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Cool.
Yeah. What about you?
I live in Washington State.
Oh, cool. The home of Nordstrom.
I know that's right. I didn't even know that.
Yep. The headquarters are there. So, of course, I know that. Yeah. Let's see. Where is it? Browse this computer. Should be able. Hoping it will just let me. I need to go to the Apple store, actually. I've been having like all sorts of like issues with my computer recently. So, just hoping this one works. Okay. We're going to try this again. I'm going to send you this JPEG and let me know if, wait, hold on. Still loading. Where's this? Okay, I sent you that one. Here you go. Let me know if you just got it or not.
Okay. I'm making your banner right now. So I'm gonna make it for 2. We're gonna try with 245 to make it look
Okay.
good.
Hey.
And then let's go back to get this picture. Refresh.
Also, I'd love to send you a book. I would love to send you a book just for you to have, honestly.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Like, because I know we'll be talking about it, but I would love for you to like read it. Like, I would love to hear, you know, what your afterthoughts are after the podcast and stuff.
Okay.
So, actually, you know what? I do have envelopes in my apartment for some reason. So, let me write down.
Do you have a email link to send it to me?
Let's see. The book?
Correct, for the book. Like, you know how sometimes you do the e-link or something? Oh, there you go.
I might have an e-link.
Perfect. Yeah, I remember you. Yeah.
Yes, that's me.
Beautiful.
Okay, well, I would love to send you a personalized copy, though. Seriously, I'll send it directly to you. I really appreciate you even having me on the podcast. I love just helping people and all that stuff, and you just seem so genuine and sweet. So I would love to give you one.
I like the I like the title that says "You're unbreakable." I love that.
Yep, that's the title.
And go back.
Because everyone's unbreakable.
Go to downloads. Once I send you the link, just hop on at 2:45. Hold on for 1 second. I gotta find your banner. Come on.
Oh, you're sending me a link?
Yeah, I'm about to send it to you once I get the banner. Hold on. Just this quick second. Right there. Okay. Sophia, scroll. What is your heritage?
Polish.
Cool.
Yeah. 50% Polish.
Post. Create live video. Give me 2 more minutes. The Kimberly
You're fine.
Cloud Show featuring and go back to StreamYard. Customize. Go 245. And once this go through, I'm gonna send you the link. It's processing. And then you have 15 minutes to get ready, and then you can show up like 2 minutes. I'm
already ready, so
okay. How about this? Okay, that's fine. When I send you the link, go ahead and hop on, and then we can hop on a call. I'm sending it now. Hold on.
Okay, cool. Let me turn my lights on.
Just sent it, and I'm about to join.
Okay, cool. Let's see.